Harry Duke has just got a little tickle on it, and John Simpson with a very comfortable catch against his opposite number. So Yorkshire have lost an early wicket, 293 for 5, and Harry Duke gone. And comes in past umpire Kettleborough, bowls it now straight. Shot. Nicely played. Straight down the ground, just to the onside of the stumps there from Matthew Revis. Yeah, Hudson Prentice is in and nicely flicked off the legs by Revis. He might pick up a boundary here. Yep. Fielder Sandu has given up the chase down through long leg.
Every decision's been made, he's been a part of.
Hudson Prentice to Revis, lovely shot, beautiful shot. Matthew Revis is just pushed at that wide of mid-off down towards his teammates on the pavilion. Hudson Prentice to Revis again, who works this one through the gap between gully and second slip, and another good, lovely stroke by Matthew Revis, just using the pace. Yeah, Sandu to Sutherland, gone, bowled him. Off stump, has been knocked back, and he didn't really get forward to it, did he? It's a good delivery at this ground. Here's Hudson Prentice, and there we go, the shot of a confident young man. Back foot and crashed away through the covers for 4 more. Sandu continuing at the Trafalgar Square end, bowling to Revis, who has turned this one into the leg side, and this will probably is in fact a half century once again for Matthew Revis. 2 up towards the bleachers, cow corner side of the ground, and there you go. 3 in fact, warm applause. 51 to Matthew Revis, 328 for 6. Hudson Prentice bowling to Hill, who drives nicely between mid-off and the bowler. 4 runs from the moment it left the bat. The clunk against the advertising board, lovely shot. 6 to George, 335 for 6. I think the volume will be off in the Sussex dressing room, Hamsey. It's all right. As Revis goes back foot, there is some turn, and there's also a very good shot by Matthew Revis, who gave himself plenty of room. Yeah, Crocombe to Hill, lovely shot. That beautiful shot, George Hill. Straight blade, struck it just beyond the hand of Henry Crocombe in his follow through for 4 runs.
Taking wickets, so we're not superstitious at all, cricketers, are we?
No. Ball just back of length, and lovely shot by George here. Really has pinged that out of the middle.
Coles in bowls down the wicket, hammered away, and that's going to go away for 4 runs. Well, a lovely use of the feet there by George Hill. He just danced down the wicket to James Coles and played it firmly over mid-off for 4 runs. And
Carson bowls, and Revis sweeps firmly, and he's going to get 4 runs there, backward a point, and he's going to do the 4-6-4 and just prove everybody wrong, or prove me wrong as well, I suppose.
Score as we go through the over.
Carson bowls, down the pitch comes Hill, drives back past him. If he got a hand to that, or a couple of fingers, he'll wish he hadn't. Carson bowls again to him, and again he's down the pitch, and he's hit this one high in the air. Oh my word,
let's go out the ground.
That's gone way over the top for 6. Trafalgar Square end as driving towards Trafalgar Square end. 4 runs, Revis jumps out of the way. Lovely shot, slightly over pitched. Some Prentice bowls, and he drives. Lovely shot, back past the bowler before the bowler had a chance to react. Who's now moved wide to has to run around him. That's next delivery is hooked out, and well, I think that was a chance. Ball tossed up and driven back down the ground by Hill, who's got his 50 with that. He's just jogged a run. Revis wants to run everything. He was going to come back for 2, but Hill's thinking, no, hold my batter. Get the applause from the crowd, and they've enjoyed that innings.
I think James Coles was thinking, I've got some sympathy there. I think that should have been changed. Sussex can't wait for lunch here, and I would imagine Paul Farbrace. Sandu in again, bowls and 4. It's a lovely shot down the ground. That's 4 runs. That's such a lovely shot by George Hill. I mean, he hasn't belted that. It's just beautifully timed over the wicket. Bowls, pulled away, 4 runs. I mean, that's a half tracker. It's a long hop, and I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way, but that is meat and drink.
Coles then, left arm round the wicket, wide on the crease. Now then, Revis has got it away into the leg side. This could be the moment. Yep, it's going to be a third successive century for Matthew Revis in terms of 3 in a row in county championship matches. Another outstanding knock from a player who is having a wonderful season, and he really has grown hugely in 2025, and he just finishes off the session with a little confident punch, and Crocombe bangs it in short, and George Hill looks to the heavens in disgust. He looked on for his first 100 for a little while, but he's got the splice on that, and it was a simple lob of a catch.
So it's Hudson Prentice in, and that's the end of Dom Bess. He's just looked to tickle that one, to get under that one, to scoop it, and he does scoop it.
Carson in. Revis gets underneath this one. That's gone all the way. 6 runs down to the ice cream van. Just misses the windscreen, I think, on the van.
And again, balls. And Revis has hammered that, and that has gone high, wide, and handsome for 6. Carson again. In and bowls, and Revis crunches that one away through backward point. It's going to be 4 more, and there we are. It goes to his 150. That's a magnificent effort by Matthew Revis. He raises his back towards the Yorkshire dressing room. The crowd here at Scarborough are on their feet. Carson again, in and bowls, swept by Milnes, and he's going to get caught at deep backward square. It's been put. Has it been put down? No, he did catch it. Tom Alsop, White. 3 slips in a gully go down. He's in and bowls, and Haynes cracks that one away for the first boundary of the innings. He likes it there. There's Tom Haynes. That's his.
Bit dated. Again on leg stump, pushed into the offside.
Oh.
Going to be runs here. They're going to be 4 runs.
Wow, a crazy sequence of events.
Yeah, the ball was pushed into the onside. Matthew.
And Haynes just scored a bowl, wicket goes down, and that's just what Sussex didn't want. And I was just about to say that Tom Haynes needs a score.
Milnes again edged and just short of Finley being at third slip.
Oh, well fielded, sir.
Bounces past him and goes down to third man. Next delivery, edged and again doesn't carry, and this time it's Adam Lythe that can't stop the ball going through him. Milnes to come in, round the wicket to the left-hander. He bowls. Hughes tucked up a bit. Quick single. If that had hit, it has hit, and that's gone. It's a run out. Alsop has been run out. Excellent bit of fielding. Oh my word. So Milnes bowls, edged and gone. There's the third wicket. First ball, James Coles edged to third wicket, and Yorkshire tails up. They'll be fancy winning this tonight.
White in again, and nicely played this time. Flicked away down to fine leg for 4 runs. Just he's angled in the ball.
Milnes steams in, bowls again, and nicely he's off the mark now. Just turns that one away. Square the wicket, easy as you like. Not really. Bad. Best bowls, and very nearly gets a hand underneath that. And
Well known to Mick Lewis from his Victoria connections. Nicely played here by Ibrahim. Ball from Sutherland that was around about hip height as he took it. Yet to score since the tea break, but he will do now because he's going to get 4 down through fine leg. Jack White.
With the wicket bowl, short pulled by Ibrahim. That's 4 runs. Good shot by Dan Ibrahim. He's not going to get himself tied down. Sutherland again, bowls, and oh, that was very nearly a brilliant catch in the gully. I thought for a minute he got a hand on that. It's flashed away. Sutherland in, bowls to Ibrahim, drives smartly down the ground. Nice shot. That's the third boundary of the over, and that was probably the best shot of them all. Slightly over pitch. And bowls, and Hughes hits that firmly, and that's 4 runs. Good shot by Daniel Hughes, bit too much width from George Hill. And
bowls again, and that's short, and that is going to be Daniel Hughes for 50. He's just rocks back. Can Lythe deliver? Bowls, and he over pitches, and he's hit for 4, no doubt. The ball's going up towards the boundary at
53, Britain.